All right, guys, we're going to get started here, and I'm going to show you how to do a basic slow motion in 3 different ways in Adobe Premiere. So as we get started here, I've obviously uploaded some links that we've already gone over how to do that in our previous class sessions. And so I've got a link here, and I've found this clip here of the snowboarder. So I'm going to drag it down to my timeline and put it in my timeline. Okay, so you can zoom in and out of that clip by utilizing this tool at the bottom, little mountainscape, tiny and large zoom. You can grab the slider and slide it if you want to, or you can just simply click on either one of the icons on either side, zoom out or zoom in. I wanted to have this track a little more open for all of the things that we're going to be doing. Okay, the first and easiest way to do a slow motion for you real quick, if you're just needing to do something, is through the speed and duration tool. So you right click on the clip and you go to speed and duration, and I want to change this clip from 100% speed, which is normally filmed at, to a speed of 50%. So I'm going to type in 50 and say OK. As soon as I do, you saw the clip grow on my timeline. Okay. Now I want you to notice something else here. Here's my edit screen where I can select things and go into effects controls and do different things like that. This is my source screen. And here is my video output screen, my program. Notice that this video is smaller. There's an easy way to fix that, and a lot of times this happens depending on what you're shooting with, which cameras you're using. You want to go to your clip, right click on your clip, and hit scale to frame size. As soon as you hit scale to frame size, that's going to fix for you, and then you can see this clip. So I'm going to do this again for you. I'm going to hit Control Z, take the slow motion off. Okay. So I've got no slow motion. I'm going to fix the frame size. And then I want to play this clip for you so you can see it. And this is the clip in normal speed. Okay. So there's our clip. And we're going to right click. We're going to go to speed and duration. And we're going to change that clip to 50% speed and click OK. Now, I'm going to play that clip again, and you will see it is half speed of what it was before. So there it is at 50% speed, and that's a very easy way for us to do a slow motion. Now, the other thing that you can do here, I'm going to hit Control Z, and let's say I was editing a commercial together, and I needed this clip to last to exactly 5 seconds. I needed it to be 5 seconds in my editing piece for my commercial. Couldn't be any longer because it's going to push my commercial over the time frame. So I can go and use the same tool, speed and duration, and I can go to this little duration down here, and it says it's 3 seconds and 24 frames. I can click on it so it highlights it. I can simply go in and change that 3 to a 5, and then I want to get rid of those 24 frames. So I'll put those to 0. So now when I click OK, I will have an exact 5-second clip in slow motion. Slowed it down a little bit, but not too much. Doesn't look bad at all. And so, but I have it the exact size I need it to fit into my commercial. Now we can actually right click and go to speed and duration and find out how much that was. That's 76%. Okay. So that's one way to do a slow motion. Control Z. Another way to do a slow motion is a tool over here in your toolbars called Rate Stretch Tool. Okay, and if you click on it, you will get this little icon that has one arrow facing one way, one arrow facing the other with a red slash. You go to the end of your clip and you grab it and stretch it. I can stretch it to exactly 5 seconds and let go of it. Okay, and so I know that my clip now is 5 seconds long and it is slow motioned it down. So the rate stretch tool, and the really cool thing about the rate stretch tool, guys, it'll do it with your audio. If I had audio with this clip, it will also stretch our audio. So the rate stretch tool works very, very well. That's over here in your toolbar. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my normal edit tool and hit Control Z. If you're on a Chromebook, you will have to go up here in our app stream. You'll have to go up to edit and undo. Control Z does not work on the Chromebooks for some reason. At least that's what we found out so far, unless they've done an update and fixed it. Now, the third way to actually do slow motion is when you want to pick a portion of the video that you want to slow motion. For instance, I want it to be normal until he hits here, and just as he begins to crash right there is where I would like it to start slow motion. So you can go into this little opacity tab here on your clip, click it, you see motion, opacity, and time remapping. If you go to time remapping and hit speed, you will now be able to map exactly what portion of this video you want to go into slow motion. And how do you do that? You hold the control key down and you click where your cursor is. And you will see that it has given me a keyframe. It works essentially as a keyframe. So if I grab this yellow line down and pull it down, there I'm going down to 74%, 60%. I'm going to drop it. I could drop it to 0 and it'll go right to literally to a still frame if I wanted it to still at that point. So I'm going to bring this way down to about 28%. And you can see how my clip has grown immensely through that because I've slowed that portion down. So let's watch this and see what happens. As we go through, boom, he goes into ultra slow motion. We see him go through that whole crash in slow motion. This is a way to use this in sports video and all sorts of things. You can actually slow motion at a very specific point. That is by using the little drop down menu on your clip and going to time remapping and speed. That is how you do that. So those are 3 ways to do slow motion on your video. And simply, the first one, speed and duration tool there. The second one, rate stretch tool from your toolbar here. And the third one is using the drop down menu on your clip and going to time remapping and speed. All right. So that covers all 3 of those. That should help you out when you're working